All right. Let's start at the end of our mat, just with our feet hip distance apart. Excuse me. Soft bend to the knees, roll the shoulders back, face your palms forward. Top of the head to the ceiling, and if you want to close your eyes here, you can. One more deep breath. And just standing tall, we're going to start to drop our ears from shoulder to shoulder. Pausing as long as you need to in between each one. One more time on each side. And then you're just going to do a full neck rotation all the way around one direction. Rotate the other way. All right, and come back to center. We're going to inhale our arms up and draw the shoulder blades back and down. And we're just going to side bend, keeping our hips where they are. Inhale back to center and side bend the other way. And back to center, side bend. And last time, inhale up and exhale other side. All the way back to center. You're going to take your arms to the side and you're going to rotate, twist one direction, keeping the hips forward. Inhale back up. Exhale, arms to the side and rotate the other direction. One more time, inhale up and rotate. And last time, inhale and rotate. And then just inhale the arms up, bring them back down to the sides. We're going to step our feet together. And I'm going to just turn a little bit. Inhale, arms all the way up. Draw those shoulder blades down. And this time we're going to side bend, popping out the hips as far as we can. Slightly turn your shoulders towards the ceiling. Inhale back to center. We're going to side bend the same direction. Inhale back to center. And one more time in that direction. Inhale back to center and 3 times the other way. Side bend, pop those hips out. Inhale, exhale. Last time, take it up and exhale. All right, back to center. Bring the arms down to the side. Take your feet back to about hip distance apart. We're going to inhale the arms up. We're going to rotate our body to the left, upper body to the left. And we're going to windmill ourselves around. Take your time. Nice and slow here. Soft bend to those knees. Bring it to center. As you bring it to center, try to drive your tailbone up towards the ceiling, to the right, and come all the way back up. One more time in that direction. Rotate to the left. Come to center. And all the way up on that right side. When you come to the right side, just pause for a breath. And exhale. And come to center. And all the way up. One more time. Take it around. Come to center. And all the way back up. All right, back to center. And let's just do just 2 breaths here. I just think that'll feel good. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. All right, we're going to step wide on our mat. So you might need to turn your mat sideways. Have your block just in the middle or in the center here, just in case. And we're going to step our feet as wide as we can. We're going to try to keep the edges of our feet parallel to the mat. And we're going to inhale the arms up and then forward fold on that exhale. If you can't quite reach the floor, this is where your block will come in. Decide on what level it needs to be at. And then once you're there, just hang your head heavy. You can rotate out the neck, swing it side to side, shake yes and no, whatever feels right. Or you can just hang out. Right, we're going to straighten out our arms and we're going to do side to side lunges. So I just want you to bend one knee, feel the inner thigh stretch in the opposite leg, and then you're just going to go at your own pace, side to side. Hold for as long as you need. Again, if you need to be up a little bit higher, use that block. And let's just do that one more time on each side. Once you're done, you'll just come back to center. And again, hang that head heavy. And now we're going to straighten out the arms again. You're going to take your right hand underneath the chest and you're going to lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. Look up to that hand if you can, otherwise head can be center. You can look back down to the floor. And then we're just going to switch other side. Switch again. And one more time, switch. And bring it back to center. We're going to walk our hands over to the left side. And we're going to hold here. If you'd like to deepen the stretch a little bit, we're going to add in that twist again. So you can take your your right hand to the outside of your left ankle and then twist. Right hand up, or left hand up toward the ceiling. Left hand up. Again, keeping your gaze either up, center, or down. One more deep breath. And then just bring it back to center. We're going to switch off to the other side, either holding here or adding in that twist. One more deep breath and bring it back to center. Once you're back to center, just heel toe your feet in until you're back into a forward fold. So your ankles are going to be underneath your hips. And if you can't reach the floor, use your block on this one because we're going to come into a little bit of a hamstring stretch here. And I want you to be able to keep your back as flat as you can. And then you're going to lean into the balls of the feet. And then thinking about lifting the tailbone up towards the ceiling and back to the back of the room. And then go ahead, just relax, forward fold, bend the knees a little bit, hang the head heavy. And then we're going to do that again. So we're going to straighten out the legs, lean into the balls of the feet, tailbone lifts, back is straight. And then go ahead, lean back into the heels and just pedal out the feet a little bit. And just hang out in that forward fold for just a second. And then you're going to tuck your chin, round your back, bend your knees, roll up slow. All right, inhale, arms up. Just exhale and back down to the sides. One more time, inhale up. And we're going to forward fold on your next exhale. Again, use the block if you can't reach the floor. And we're going to bring our feet closer together and we're going to step our left leg behind. So your legs are going to be crisscross. Center up your block. And then you can stay just like this. But if you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, you're going to rotate your body to the right. Slightly push the hips to the side. And if you're not back to center, go ahead and come back to center. Uncross the legs so that they're hip distance apart. And then you're going to roll all the way up, nice and slow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back to the sides. One more time, take it up. And forward fold into your exhale. And bring those feet together. We're going to take our right foot behind. Center up the hands. And again, either stay there or rotate towards the right. Slightly press your hips to the side. One more deep breath. Rotate back to center. Uncross the legs so they're hip distance apart again. And then you're going to tuck your chin, round your back, bend those knees, roll up slow. And one more inhale up. And then exhale back to the side. All right. Everything else is going to be done on the floor, so if you need to adjust your camera, go ahead and do that now. A little water if you need it. And we're going to start in pigeon. So if you're ready to go, you can go on into pigeon with the left leg forward. I'll show you two other options if pigeon doesn't work for you. Okie dokie. So regular pigeon. Left heel is towards the right hip. Trying to bring it as forward as possible. You want to gaze back at that right leg, straight back behind you. You can use your block here, place underneath your hips if you got a big space. You can sit tall, you can lean forward and reach out, whatever feels right to you. Option number 2, you just take the legs 90-90. So your shin would be in line with the front of your mat. Your back shin would be in line with the side. And then you just try to press your hips down, sit as tall as you can. Option number 3, you can be on your back. You just cross over that left leg, the ankle on top of the knee. You press your knee away from the body. And for a deeper stretch here, you can reach underneath that right hamstring. Okay, pick what works for you. We're going to be here for a little bit. one more deep breath. And we're going to take our time. No matter which option you chose, we're all going to meet in downward dog. Once you are there, just start to pedal out the feet. And then we're going to take our left heel towards the floor, bend the right knee, lengthen through the back, straighten out the arms, tailbone towards the ceiling. And switch, right heel to the floor, bend the left knee. And switch again. And switch. And now we're just going to drop down to our knees so we're in tabletop position. And when you're ready, cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right, back to center, and then we're just going to switch to the other side for our pigeon, so whatever you chose last time. Go ahead and get into position. If you're doing option number 1, just make sure that your left leg is straight back behind you. one more deep breath. Again, we'll all meet back up in downward dog. Once you're there, pedal out those feet. And take that right heel down towards the floor, bend the left knee, tailbone lifts towards the ceiling, straighten out the arms, lengthen through the back. And switch sides. And switch. And one more time, switch. And then go ahead, drop down to tabletop. Take your left hand, swing it up to the sky, inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to thread it through, resting the shoulder and the side of the head onto the mat. Slightly tuck your chin to chest, placing that right arm wherever it feels good to you. And come back to tabletop. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and switch to the other side. And one more deep breath. Go ahead, come back up to tabletop. And then we're just going to have a seat. If you'd like, you could sit on your block. And just crisscross the legs. And once you're there, you're just going to place your hands on top, excuse me, on top of your knees. And we're going to do a sitting cat-cow. So as you inhale, you're going to arch the back, pull the shoulders away from the ears, and then exhale, tuck the chin, round the back at your own breath. Just do this one more time through. And then back to center. And now we're going to do some side-to-side bends. So you're going to walk out a hand, make sure that you're pressing your hips down on each side. You're going to reach, slightly turn the chest toward the ceiling, pull your shoulder away from your ear, and then just switch to the other side. Going at your own pace, holding the stretch as long as you need to. The next time you come to the left side, go ahead and hold. Make sure we're pressing the hips down. Slightly turn the chest toward the ceiling. We're going to stay in the side bend. We're going to take our top arm down towards the side, and we're just going to hang the head here just for a couple breaths. And then we're going to roll up slow. And then side bend off to the right, pressing hips down, shoulder blades pulled back and down, and rotate the chest toward the ceiling. Staying in the side bend, drop that top arm down to the side, hang your head heavy. And roll up slow. Alright, let's bring the bottoms of our feet together. Heels in as close as you can, grab those feet, let the knees hang to the side. Use your elbows if you need to. Go ahead and pull those knees up, extend the legs out, a little shake out if you need to. And we're going to come into, excuse me, a forward fold here. So inhale the arms up, forward fold, trying to keep your back as flat as you can. If you need to, you can bend those knees, and then think about the belly coming in contact with the upper thighs. Reach for those toes or just slide the hands along the shins. Then roll all the way back up. And let's just keep the legs extended. We're going to inhale the arms up. And we're going to rotate one direction. Back wrist underneath that shoulder. And inhale, arms back up, and rotate the other way. And then just come back to center. We're just going to take our hands behind, just lean back into your hands. Lift one leg, and we're going to just point and flex that foot. And then just rotate out that ankle in one direction. Another way. And go ahead and switch, point and flex the foot. Rotate that ankle. Another way. Alright, you can just crisscross those legs. Sit tall. And inhale, arms up. Exhale. One more time. Take it up. And exhale. Good job, everybody.